Technically speaking.
Welcome to our Technically Untechnical Technology Talk.
A NIWC Atlantic production.
It is that time of year again, back to school. College, high school, middle school, and elementary schools went back to the classroom this month. And because of that, we are highlighting our educational partnerships here at NIWC Atlantic. I'm Chelsie, the command videographer, social media manager, and voice behind the NIWC Atlantic video tours. Have you not seen those? Check them out at niwcatlantic.navy.mil.
And I'm Alex, the Chief of Media here at NIWC Atlantic, and also known as the Silver-Tongued Fox when announcing at our NIWC Atlantic Awards ceremonies. Coming up, we've got an exclusive interview with one of our summer interns, the latest on events surrounding NIWC Atlantic, and the very, very important technical tip of the day. You don't want to miss that. So grab your coffee, put on those headphones, and let's get started.
Alex, have you ever wondered what the interns around here really think of NIWC Atlantic?
I've always wondered about that.
Yeah, me too. So here to tell us about his own experience is Ben Siegel. He is a part of the Office of Naval Research, or ONR, internship program. Hi, Ben. Welcome to the Technically Speaking podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So how long have you been an intern here at NIWC Atlantic?
About 2 months.
2 months, so not very long.
Not very long at all.
Nice. And how old are you?
I'm 17. I'm a rising senior in high school.
Awesome. So is this your first experience in a professional environment?
Yes, it is. I worked one job at a restaurant before, but this is my first internship, my first professional development.
Oh, that's exciting. Very exciting. So where are you working here in the internship program?
I'm working in the STEM Apps and Web Development program under Marcus Schultz.
Very cool. And are you liking what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah? So what's your impression of what you're doing so far?
So we, like I said, we work on web development. We work on a lot of STEM apps and stuff, and we try to raise awareness with people all the way, from my age up about STEM and how we all can get into science, technology, engineering, and math, no matter who you are or where you come from. And having done robotics for so long, I love this kind of thing, and I love being able to raise awareness for that. It's definitely a different branch for me, but I love it.
It's a different branch. So is web development not something you've always wanted to do?
No, not at all. I've done robotics since 5th grade, and it definitely was something that I enjoyed. I liked mechanical engineering, but it was never really like my big passion. And so I did this internship just kind of to try something new, and it's definitely changed my entire career path. It's really what I want to do with my life now. So.
This is hilarious because in 5th grade I was taking typing classes and you were doing robotics.
Right, yeah.
Times have changed.
Yes.
Definitely. All right. So do you think your internship experience fits the mold of like a typical has to go get coffee internship experience you might have seen on TV?
I wouldn't say so, no. First of all, to start with, I'm almost all the time virtual, so I'm working from home a lot. It's not like I'm getting coffee for anybody but myself.
Exactly.
But I'm also, I feel like I'm really helping command. I feel like I'm doing things for Marcus, and I'm not just sitting there, online for 8 hours. I'm working on these apps. We started a robotics tips app, essentially, a website and app. And it's something that I'm experienced with, but I've been kind of spearheading that myself, and it's something that I've been working on.
So as an intern, you're leading something?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Oh, wow. So how does it feel to be able to lead something?
I've always been a leader, but it definitely is something that I still enjoy. As long as you're balancing those responsibilities and acting like a leader.
I'll tell you, I've had some internships in the past, and you don't always get that opportunity to lead.
Oh, that's good to know.
I have gotten coffee, and I've had to rearrange a camera room completely from the ground up and just organize it. So it sounds like you're getting some actual, good experience.
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome. So if you could describe being a NIWC intern in 3 words, what would it be?
Fun, short, and professional. How about that one?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. Short. Why short?
Well, so it was just a summer internship, unfortunately. So it's about 8 weeks. Well, I got mine extended to the 2 weeks, so it's 10 weeks now. But for me, like I said, it's changed my career path. I really love what I'm doing. So 10 weeks is too short, for something that I want to keep doing. So I'm definitely going to come back next year. I'm going back through ONR and doing it again next summer.
You want to come back?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, geez. Well, that's great. So NIWC made a pretty good impression for you?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure.
Except for what?
I mean, it was a little long-winded and slow. I mean,
those government computers.
I've heard all those government jokes and stuff, so.
That's all right. A lot of people can relate to that. That's just how it is working for the government. But I'm glad that you're liking it enough to want to come back.
Absolutely.
That's really a great thing. So if you could describe maybe like one small short story maybe of an experience that you're going to remember maybe going into the school year that's going to help you.
I would say coming into this, I expected, even when we were virtual, I expected a lot of kind of, hand holding. Not like, I'm not doing anything, but I expected a little bit more direction. And something that Marcus did was he told us, I'm not just going to be sitting with you for forever. And so he kind of walked us through the beginning of it and then threw us into it. So with the robotics website, me and one of my coworkers, Danielle, we just kind of started developing. We just decided one day this is what we're going to do. And we used a lot of online resources and we worked together to really just figure out how to code. And I learned it myself. And I think that's something that I'm just going to remember because you're not always expected to come into these things being taught. You got to teach yourself. So.
And you're going to remember what you learned because you were able to work through it on your own.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's all really great insight. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. I really enjoyed hearing him say how we changed his career path here at NIWC. He decided to explore something new and take that route and possibly make it his career in the future. So that was really, really nice to hear. What did you think, Alex?
It's really exciting to see what the internship program can provide for students. And I was really excited that he wants to come back next year. So looking forward to seeing what's possible.
Yeah, we're retaining these hard workers. I like it. The ONR internship program is an 8-week program, and you can extend like Ben did. Interns are normally embedded within a lab here at NIWC Atlantic, working alongside our scientists and engineers, which is great. This year, the program had the opportunity to host 41 students at the 3 different NIWC Atlantic sites, which are Hampton Roads, New Orleans, and here in Charleston. So if you want to learn more about the ONR internship program, there is a link in the description of this podcast.
On another note, Chelsie, did you know NIWC Atlantic has EPAs?
I did not. What in the world are EPAs?
EPAs are educational partnership agreements that allow NIWC Atlantic employees to work with colleges to provide opportunities to better understand the processes and efforts required to develop technologies to meet the needs of the warfighter.
That is very cool. So what you're saying is we partner with colleges, and while those students are working on technology for maybe the consumer, we come in and say, hey, you can also make technology for the military, which is way better, of course.
Absolutely. So it gives another opportunity to showcase what NIWC Atlantic provides to the warfighter on a daily basis.
Great. I had no idea we did that here at NIWC Atlantic, so that's really nice.
It's pretty amazing, and to date, we have about 19 EPAs signed and looking to do a few more this year.
Wow, we're really getting out there with a lot of different schools and universities and such, aren't we?
We definitely are.
So going back to school this past month, we just wanted to highlight those educational opportunities here at NIWC Atlantic. I've learned so much from you, Alex, about EPAs. I hope you learned a little bit about internships.
Definitely.
Awesome. So now we're going to get into the good stuff. I have the latest going on at NIWC Atlantic. You ready to hear it?
Let's hear it.
All right. You have some stuff too, don't you?
I do. I'll share a little bit as well.
All right, you go first.
So I wanted to tell you about some visitors who stopped by this month. Dr. Linwood Townsend, Chief of Staff for the Deputy Assistant Secretary of the Navy, RDT&E, Mayor of Charleston, John Tecklenburg, and Joint Base Charleston leadership and honorary commanders and cadets from the Citadel.
We had a busy month with some visitors, didn't we?
It was quite a busy month.
Awesome. Well, we got to send some congrats out to Mr. Adam Tyson, who was selected as the Senior Scientific Technical Manager for Decision Intelligence. So congrats to you. And officials wrapped up the first phase of their $250,000 Palmetto Tech Bridge Prize Challenge Rodeo. So they're going to be reviewing and evaluating a wide range of proposals that are submitted in 5 categories.
That's awesome. We also had our air traffic control team help facilitate the Joint Service Air Traffic Control Symposium in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, hosted by the Air Traffic Control Association. And NIWC Atlantic's Defense Health IT Division presented at the Defense Health Agency's Information Technology Symposium, which took place in Orlando.
We did some traveling this month. Myrtle Beach, Orlando. I wouldn't mind going there.
Those are some nice places.
Absolutely. We're going to finish up with some kudos to some award winners. The Hispanic or Latino Employment Team, they were awarded the 2022 League of United Latin American Citizens Excellence in Service Uniformed Service Award. Congrats to you guys.
And we want to recognize Albert Terrence Garrick, who received the National Reconnaissance Office 2021 Director Circle Award. And congratulations to the 2022 Dr. Dolores M. Etter Award winners, Mr. Craig McClanahan as the Individual Engineer Award winner, as well as the Don 5G IPT team.
To read more about anything that we have mentioned, be sure to check out our social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and they're all under NAVWAR.
You can also read the latest NIWC Atlantic news on our website at www.niwcatlantic.navy.mil.
Links are in the description of this podcast.
Now it's time to close with our technically speaking technical tip of the day.
Not really that technical.
Remember to keep your iPhones, iOS up to date because they are always pushing those pesky security patches.
Speaking of iPhones, I've got a joke for you. What do you call an iPhone that sleeps too much?
I don't know.
Dead Siri-us. Okay. Technically speaking, that's all we've got for the show today.
And thanks for listening to our NIWC Atlantic podcast. If you have a tip or story that you think should be included in this podcast, please contact us at our public affairs email address, which is listed in the description.
Naval Information Warfare Center Atlantic, also known as NIWC, is the East Coast branch of the Naval Information Warfare Systems Command within the Department of the Navy. We develop a range of technologies that provide state-of-the-art capabilities to the United States military.